Crossroads is a self-directed learning school. This means that we are trying to engage the students themselves in designing their assignments by incorporating their own interests. We are also trying to help them learn to make decisions about the goals that they set, about the materials that they need for their work, about monitoring their progress, and just essentially to help them become involved in the process.
This is the board. This is the classes that there are with the different teachers and the times of the day.
We have clipboards, so we plan our days in them. And this is what helps us to plan our days, and we know what we have to do. So if we were falling behind in math, then we would go to math more than we would go to LA in social and science.
Yeah.
And so we have these so the teachers know where we are at that time. They have a picture of us and our name, and we would put them where we are going.
So like at this time we're supposed to go to French. Any other part of the day we can go to any subject, because if we don't, like the 4 to 6s have to go to French because it's a group activity that we need to do together. But all the other times, so after French, the grade 5s have to go to the wetlands, which it's a more individual project for their
Grade and curriculum.
yeah. But everybody else can go to social studies or LA.
Odd.
I am before 12 and after 10.
11.
Is that even or odd?
Odd. No, even. Odd. Even. Odd. Even. Odd.
1 is
Odd.
odd.
We get to choose what we want to do, but if there are certain things the teacher wants us to do, or we have to do that day. So I'm in grade 5, so earlier this morning I had wetlands because we are wetlands prep, because we are going to the wetlands at 12:30. Or if we have something that is scheduled for like 4 to 6 or K to 2, we have French,
And
so
then
like
there's-
French or art.
Yeah, and then or PE is a group activity too, and then there's 3 main teachers. There's LA, Karen teaches LA, social studies, our teacher Lana teaches that, and Dawn teaches math and science. And during the times that we don't, which is free work time, or like there's an empty box and you're not called to do something else, we can go to each subject, unless there's an X, which means the teacher's not available that time. So I think it's helpful, and it's quite cool because I'm a person who doesn't like to work in a classroom with lots of people, so I do math in the morning instead of later on with everybody else.
The purpose of Banbury Crossroads is to meet individual needs and to help those individuals become self-sufficient. One reason for that is that it is emotionally healthy for people to feel in control of their own lives. And another reason is that we live in a democracy. And a democracy is stronger if the people who live in it are capable of taking responsibility for their own actions, to think independently, and to contribute to their society. So self-responsibility is a cornerstone of Banbury. And when I was trying to figure out how to make this work in a practical sense, I realized that for the students' sake, I needed to allow them to work where they are at. So what that means is that we have eliminated same age groupings. So we don't have classes of 8-year-olds or classes of 12-year-olds. We have instead groups of age 3 to 6, age 7 to 11, and age 12 to 18. Because we run from preschool right through grade 12. And the multi-age grouping allows the students to learn from their peers, and it has been known for decades that peers offer very good instruction to each other. And the optimal age difference between peers is 4 years.
Patate, I assumed she was going to say patate sur assiette, but she wanted hers in a bowl with the ketchup on it, like as if it were a bowl of cereal instead of a bowl of potatoes.
And ketchup.
Okay, you guys, this is awesome. You guys are doing fantastic. With just little bullets of,
What I do.
yeah, what you do. But that's just for you to speak to, right? This is the information. This will just be for you to talk, okay?
We are Korean and I'm member school student. The member school teacher is really good. It's so comfortable. It's like my home.